Cindy Paul. I'm a visual artist, singer-songwriter, and inPath artist, and today we're going to discuss how to create a song using your own surroundings and experiences for inspiration. All we need is a pen and a paper and we can get started. So why is using your own life experiences so important? And the biggest reason is that if we don't tell our stories, someone else is going to do it for us. So I just want to say that one more time. If you don't tell your story, someone else is going to tell your story for you. And that's why it's so very important that we all have a voice, because we all matter and our stories matter. You are unique and important, and your story matters. It's a good way to get out feelings. It's a good way to celebrate life and celebrate yourself and celebrate your own experiences.
So we're going to focus on 3 things today. Get inspired, write from your heart, create a visual landscape.
So now we're going to do a little activity. You can either go for a walk in nature, you can go for a bike ride. I'm going to go for a horse ride, and if you can't go anywhere, just relax and use your imagination and let your mind take you there where you want to go.
Be very mindful of everything around you, using all your senses, what you see, what you hear, what you smell, what you touch, what you taste. Now, how does this all make you feel?
Free writing is all about letting the words spill onto the page. Close your eyes and try to remember all the things you've seen and smelt and heard when you were out on your activity, or just when you were laying there thinking of something to write about. So after I went for a ride on my horse and I did my free writing, I came up with this verse. I want to get more specific and use more colorful language. So the wind, it blows through the trees. I want to use maybe a better word for that. So the wind, it howls through the trees. So let's be more specific. The wind, it howls through the jack pine, because I was riding through the jack pine. So see now, the wind, it howls through the jack pine is a little different than the wind, it blows through the trees. So now the smell of rawhide and wildflowers are in the air. So we don't really have to say the smell, because we know if we say rawhide and wildflowers are in the air. So we're going to take out some useless words, I like to call them. So we know we're smelling, so rawhide and wildflowers are in the air. So we can use a little more descriptive words there. What about linger? Rawhide and wildflowers linger in the air. I wish you were here with me. So you could even put a name there. So for now, I'm just going to put my friend. But you can be really specific with your writing and put maybe the friend you're thinking of. So breathing dust, gritting my teeth. Out here riding on my horse. So we can actually get a little more specific again. Out here riding, and my horse. Does anyone remember what my horse looked like? It was a yellow horse, which is called a palomino horse. Palomino. And it was a girl horse. So a girl horse is called a mare. Gritting my teeth, breathing dust, out here riding on my palomino mare. We kind of got a lot of words there, so let's pick and choose what we want to take out, because we got too many words now for our song. So we could say, maybe just take out that, even though that's kind of a cool lyric. we kind of got to pick and choose sometimes what we want. So, breathing dust, out here riding on my Palomino mare. So there, we got our first verse to our song. So I want you to put this on pause, and I want you to try that. So you're going to write something, free write, and then you're going to rework it using more descriptive language and more specific words.
Create a visual landscape. Use imagery to create a picture so the audience can see themselves in your story. Make sure you use descriptive words, use action words, and be very specific. It helps the listener create images in their mind.
So when the audience is listening to your song, they can actually imagine or even take themselves into that story. So be very specific when you're creating this landscape. The cup is on the table. So what I mean by being very specific is, what color was the cup? The white cup was on the table. So let's be more specific. The white heavy cup was on the table. The white heavy cup sat loudly on the table.
Now take some time to put your story together. What you seen, what you heard, how everything made you feel. What were you inspired by? How did it make you feel? Write from your heart. Remember, write like no one's gonna ever read it. Create your visual landscape.
Thank you for joining me today, and you can catch more tutorials on inPath.ca. The wind it howls through the jackpine, rawhide and wildflowers linger in the air. I wish you were here, my friend, with me, breathing dust, out here riding on my Palomino.